Town staff are finding it more challenging to provide an optimal level of residential solid waste collection service in light of the recent expansion of town boundaries, as well as the growing number of subdivision developments that are being approved. Town's provision of solid waste collection services to commercial / non-residential customers compounds this issue. Additionally, the town is effectively competing against other interests who potentially provide commercial / non-residential solid waste collection service in a more cost-efficient manner for customers. Staff is proposing that the town withdraw from the commercial / non-residential solid waste collection business, but continue to provide such service to its residential customers. Since it is complicated both for the businesses as well as staff who would have to deal with the change, we want to make sure that everybody's fully aware. We then transport our trash to Pennsylvania County. Those tipping fees are likely to increase because Pennsylvania County has realized what a good deal they're giving everybody. And so we're probably faced with a percentage increase in that. Our operating costs alone are about $319,000 a year. We recover a revenue of $81,000. For commercial trash pickup, right now, as of today's figures, our cost per can is about $152. The revenue we collect monthly is $33. Conversely, residential right now costs us $19 per account to collect, and we collect $25. However, we are aware of about 400 residential housing units that have been approved that can be constructed at any given time. We made it through the annexation and absorbed phase 2, breaking even pretty much, but we're kind of at the limit of that. It's a manpower issue, it's a budget issue.
Businesses would have to arrange their own trash pickup.
Effectively, they would. If we withdraw from the service, that's just a withdrawal, they would have to find somebody else. I will say, I am aware that there are private haulers who would provide the same level of service at least the same cost. However, there's still a convenience factor that would impact everyone.
And we would pursue that and look into
If
that.
we procure that, we can manage those terms and probably handle that through a franchise.
When I'm making sure that we don't leave anybody hanging around to
We are
dry.
being forced to do things differently. We cannot continue to operate in the same manner at the same cost because the business models have changed.
We can absolutely provide.
I think we're saying we're gonna contract it out.
Yeah,
Look at
contract it
contracting it out. And then there are some long-term considerations related to transfer stations, but those could be initiated as well. Power issue is significant, and I don't want to downplay that. But it's the transfer station liability that's really affecting us.
It's a service to our customers, but we're getting to a point where we are going to have some, we talked about before, have some hard discussions on levels of service. It's just, we can't continue to try to collect $25 when it's costing us $150 to do business.
I focus here on that. I don't want any of the businesses to be left with nobody to pick the trash up. I want to be sure something is in place to carry on. Whether it's us or another outside, that when we're paying more than we're collecting, I mean, that's business 101. You've got to look at other alternatives.